Here's the update on the CBDC program on Stellar and the National Bank of Ukraine, Danelle Dixon and Jed McCaleb. Let's check this one out.
Okay, we're back to businessy questions. Danelle, this one is maybe for you. What's the update on the CBDCs in Ukraine?
Well, we're still working with them. We've talked a lot about, we're working with them to work on their digital asset infrastructure with the Ukrainian government. It's been just a really great partnership, and we're working also with others in the government to support what they need to think about from a digital asset infrastructure. You know, I had the honor of meeting with President Zelensky this year, and I was just so impressed by how thoughtful they are about where they want to get to, because not everyone has the goal that sometimes people put these small goals in front of themselves, but he has this really amazing goal about creating a cashless economy, and that's something that he's really committed to. He's hired a lot of the right people to be committed to. One of the things they're doing is really focused on bringing talent in and outside talent into their country, and also bringing a lot of focus on blockchain. And so from there, I feel like we're going to get to a place where I would love it if Ukraine was one of the first that actually issued a CBDC. But we're still working with them. It's a great relationship, and we're happy to have that partnership.
Cool.
As we've clarified from the very beginning with this partnership, we'll call it, right? Their CBDC isn't built on XLM, but Stellar, is consulting them in their full encompassing digital asset strategy. And she highlights the fact about how Ukraine, President Zelensky, right, have such big goals, not little small goals, right? They have big goals, hiring outside talent, moving fast ahead. And it just reiterates the point that we've been making about how much is at stake and how Ukraine has been used and is going to be used, right? So she's talking about CBDC rollout in Ukraine, maybe one of these bigger countries that would be rolling out the CBDC in Ukraine, and how they're moving towards a cashless economy is what she calls it. We've also seen multiple initiatives from Stellar on getting funds to Ukraine, right? Getting crypto, using crypto to get funds to Ukraine faster as well. The operations, the infrastructure that they had built out in Ukraine, how they were using that country, how important it is to the Western Alliance, okay? And then now you're seeing Danelle Dixon, Jed McCaleb being at the forefront of helping Ukraine roll out a cashless economy. These other countries are moving fast forward ahead. They have no choice but to reset, roll out the new system. But a lot of these countries are falling right in line with the CBDC system, with the cashless economy agenda. I do believe that Stellar's partnership with Ukraine is critical to rolling out this new financial system. Absolutely. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.